Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Trails of Cold Steel Part 2. This is Wishblend reporting in. I came to pay Lord Theo a visit and got roped into helping out in the kitchen. Whatever, it was worth it to see your dad's doing better. Not like I expected otherwise. He spends more time hunting than he does at home. I'll take more than this to take him down. What are you doing here, Lisa? Don't mind me, Reen. I'm helping out your mother by making some food. It feels like it's been ages since I was last here though. I'm making me so nostalgic. The house is just a reminder, just as I remembered it. Yeah, I guess it hasn't changed all that much, has it? Okay. Breakfast was really good today. Your mum's a talented cook. I'm a little jealous, honestly. I wish I could do that. Never expected if he would be interested in cooking. I'm not great, but maybe I can help her out. Well, it's never too late to start. Since we've got a day off, why don't I help you practice? Would you? Thanks for that. Let's do that. Sure, let's move over to the kitchen and get started. A lot of food. So what's we're making? We've got a lot of different ingredients together, that's for sure. Field rations. We've still got a lot more travelling ahead of us, so I thought it would be a good idea to prep some. Field rations, like the ones used by the army. That's actually not a bad idea, Fee, and not telling what kind of situation we could find ourselves in. So you know how to make them? Yep, I helped make them back in the corpse, and it stuck with me. Came in handy when we were lying low in Celtic too. Sounds like learning really paid off. Alright, I'm ready when you are. He then began teaching Reen the best way to make field rations. The difference in experience all too obvious. Eventually the time to sample our new creations came, and well, they certainly taste unique in that sense that they don't really taste much like anything at all. Makes me think of the food we had in Guerrilla Fortress. This tastes even worse. You don't eat them for fun though, just to get nutrition in the field. Elliot and Marcus didn't have an easy time with them. It was like they had the life drained out of them. You know, I get that they just have to have food to eat in combat situations, but why not try and make them a bit tastier? Why? Well, I'm sure you and Captain Claire are used to eating food like this, but to say the rest of it aren't is an understatement. And besides, if you're going to take the time to make food, wouldn't it be better if everyone could enjoy it? I guess. Keeping morale up is just as important as keeping everyone fed. It'd be a good chance to put the cooking classes at the academy to use too. Yeah, ready to see what we can do. First, they experimented to make a new kind of ration that tasted reasonably edible began. After scouring the mansion, they threw in one ingredient after another. As one might expect, this also led to one failure after another. In the end, they eventually gave up and asked Reen's mum, who was happy to help. Wow, these are pretty good. Yeah, they are. Hooray! Hard to believe adding a few herbs can make this much of a distance. Seems like there's more to cooking than meets the eye. Agreed. It's not easy, but putting in the effort's worth it in the long run if these rations have anything to say about it. True, I had fun prepping them together with someone too. unlocking the corpse. Do you say something? Just that it was a good learning experience. Thanks, Reen. After that, I tried making a few more of their new rations while they still had the recipe fresh in their mind. Yay, we're up to level 3. Okay, nothing else in here. It's popping outside now. Looks like he really wants to play with everyone. Swartzer, family stable. Obviously there's nobody can be out there at the moment. Oh, that's what the mounted. Phew, I'm sure glad we managed to make it back from Seldick alright. Was it a risky venture? Sure. But we found your classmates and even managed to join up with Captain Claire. So I'd say it all paid off in spades. I'll second that. Thanks in large part to you too. I'd never have done half of that on my own. All I did was back you up a little. It's kind of what we bracers do. Speaking of, it's time for me to get back to work. Your mum asked me to do something for her. That's not even a joke either. After that, I've got stuff dealing with the village's defences. Never a dull moment when you're with me. It just sounds swamped. We were supposed to be checking today to rest. I feel like I should probably help him out with whatever Mum asked him to do. What Mum asked you to do anyway? I can help you out with it if you want. I mean, I am her son. Really? That'd be great. She told me she lost her wedding ring during the chaos of the Jaeger attack. It ain't gonna be easy to find, so an extra pair of eyes is very much appreciated. Oh yeah. So Reen and Ted will start working together to hunt down the missing ring. In the snow, it's going to be a nightmare. As small as Ymir was, searching for a small ring in a place covered in snow was like searching for a white palm on a foggy day. However, they persevered, came in the village from top to bottom, and Ring picked up Lucia's ring. We found a ring. This is it. This is Mum's wedding ring. How did it end up out here? Well, I guess that's that taken care of. I hope you managed to find it. You can't get much more important than a wedding ring. No kidding. Thanks for helping me look. Achoo. Look, I'll start to get to you. I'm not surprised. We've been skipping around every regular snow ground on the snowy ground for a while now. Want to hit the bus after we've had this back to your mum? Now that's an idea. Ring in hand, they returned to the mansion, and after delivering it safely to Reen's mother, who was overjoyed at its safe return, they walked together to the Phoenix Wings. Hot springs. Lovely hot springs. Nothing like a hot bath after a hard day of work. Really washes all the tiredness away and brings you back to life. It really does. Thanks again for letting me help you out, Liberl. You didn't have to do all that. Shouldn't I be thanking you? Oh come on, it's all part of the job. Would have taken a lot longer to find it without your help too. Does that those philosophies of yours paid off after all? Maybe. At the very least, I know joining the academy has allowed me to do all kinds of things I couldn't have otherwise. Whether finding mother's ring so quickly was a result of that or not, it's one of the best things I've ever done. Why did you choose to go there anyway? were you planning on becoming a soldier? That was the plan originally. Back then, I felt as though I was a burden to my family, so I wanted to become independent. I thought joining the army would let me do that while making use of my combat skills. Keep in mind, that was then. Now I feel like I want to do something else. Something I've decided for myself rather than feel like I've been pushed into. I still don't know what it is though. Kind of pathetic, huh? Not at all. These things take time. Yeah? You know, there was a time when I used to be all alone. I had no friends, no family, no one to rely on at all. Then one day, with total coincidence, I ran into old Mitch, who started giving me jobs to take care of as an intermediary. Though at that point I lived alone for so long, I kept trying to isolate myself out of sheer stubbornness. Wow, that's kind of hard to imagine seeing you as you are now. Can't presume a person's always been how they are now. People are constantly changing. Still, despite all that, I went on to meet a certain somebody who changed my life forever, and I eventually became a bracer. It's fate, just like me fighting alongside you guys now. You never know what fate got in store for you. Fate, huh? You got all your classmates at your side, or you will anyway. I'm sure it'll all work out just fine for you. Call it a promise from the guy who's walked a tough road to get where he is now. Thanks, I'm sure that's the case. Before I've got our hands too full to do any serious thinking right now, but I keep thinking it over when I can. Rintol stayed bath for a while longer, enjoying its invigorating warmth before stepping out and leaving the Phoenix wings. Okay, so where is that? I've done the mansion. Say, there's no point in entering the hot baths alone when you do with your friends, a social thing. See? Just chill out, let the heat soothe those tired aching feet and calf muscles. Go. So Claire, Elliot, Matthias. Oh, I can't remember his name. I just do it. You got B and Reen. Okay. Thanks to everyone how the repairs to this place have come along swimmingly. We really can't thank them all enough. Unfortunately, this functional station won't be fixed for a while longer, meaning that I can't get any new stock in. Still, everything will work out, but make it work out. You can't throw any towel just because Lord Theo's still asleep. Okay. Reen, you won't believe how many rare and unique things we have in our storehouse. And now that we've visited some visitors for the first time in ages, it's time to break some of them out. I think that mini xylophone would be just perfect for Elliot. And as for Nakia's, well, I'm sure I'll think of something. There's bound to be something for everyone in there. Time to do some selling. Alright. Plenty of ingredients. Okay. So yeah, you need the Ymir ore shards. 3 shards make 1 short Ymir ore, which you use for the actual weapons. So I need to do 2 of the missions for that one. Okay. Just checking you've got anything left to unlock on here. Just glasses, angel, devil, fairy sets. So they're all done. So we just got the tomato jelly recipe. All these new so they're all fresh. And that should be all of them. We're not going to stand on this one. Oh, there's a few there.
Okay, let's give this a try. Wow, people can actually eat this. Okay, let's give this a try. There we go. Okay, let's give this a try. There we go. Okay, let's give this a try.
Can't get everybody else to do it until...
Wow, people can actually eat?
Okay, so we've got the... Right, first, need to the main power supply on. Learn just the antenna gain. What are you doing, Luke? Well, actually, Captain Claire was giving me the rundown of on emergency communications, stuff about special military channels. Just thinking about it, it's making me all jittery. I don't think it's all that difficult to claim announcements, you know. But this is for the sake of the Ymir. I've got to do it right. It's not listening, is he? Oh well, I'm sure it'll work out. Let's see what you're doing, Claire. Last night I took the liberty of modifying the station's communication equipment to let the village more easily reach the RMP. In theory, this will allow them to inform us of any incoming danger, and in turn allow us to be more thoroughly prepared. Ideally, I'd also like to make note of any possible points of entry into the village. I can't thank you enough, Captain. The people here can't rest easy knowing that you've got your team watching over them. No thanks necessary. It wasn't as if I left my RMP duties behind when I decided to accompany you. I believe that it's the best way I can honour His Excellency's legacy too. I wonder what I can do to help keep the village safe. Is there anything I can do to help with? I want to keep this place safe, so just say the word. Would you mind guiding me to the outskirts of town? There's one concern I'd like to put to rest if I can. Gladly. We glided Captain Claire down the mountain slope to where she wanted to go. Well, here we are. This is the place. It just seemed like a safe enough route to go to and from the village. All the more reason it was worth investigating. If it's safe for us to use, and it's safe for the intruders to use too. Actually, that's a good point. I hadn't actually thought of it like that before. Still, now we know. I've already seen to it that the route those juggers use is secured, but I'd like to take similar measures here too. Now, to mark this area on my map as a potential target for security, something's here. There's so many of them. They must have surrounded us while we were busy talking, which means this location also has plenty of blind spots. Take on this many at once isn't going to be easy. We should try and find an opening too. No, there's no need for that. Let me take care of this. It won't take but a moment. Get all of these things.
Suppressing targets. Mirror devices activated. Orbital laser fire.
Wow. Like I said, a moment. So not only is this an easy route for those to navigate, it doubles as an excellent camouflage along the way. I'll have to put plenty of thought into how to best secure this route. That was incredible, Captain. Now, only did you take on those monsters all alone, you took them all down in one foul swoop. I could still hardly believe it. Not at all, it was nothing special really. I'm only estimating the point of impact for the mirror devices based on their positions, reflection speeds and trajectories. You said that's so easy. Yeah, really. Performing complex calculations like that on the fly sounds pretty incredible to me. I agree. To say nothing of the fact that you're doing it in the midst of a tense combat situation, you know, I think I underestimated just how much you're really capable of. Now I know how you came to be known as the Icy Maiden in the first place. I admit it's a little embarrassing to be praised quite so much. His Excellency was one to actually give me that name, actually. I just wish I could have repaid him for all that he did for me. He was the one who gave me a sense of belonging when I had nowhere to go. He gave me a place to use my abilities, but my apologies. I shouldn't be saying any of this to you. I have been unable to repay him while he was still alive, but I will do all I can to repay him in what ways I have left. You can count on us for that, on that front too. We're not just going to sit back and force everything on us. You want to be there for you when you need it every step of the way. That's sweet. Thank you, Reen. The return to Ymir. Reen helped Captain Claire improve the village's security arrangements. You can't make them without any. The copy, some way we can get one. Oh, I know, we can go and have a look in the mountain path. Hey now, the mountain path is no place for children to be wandering around alone. Really? How long have you been there? Not very long. For what you're trying to make. Oh, sorry. He's trying to make a paper crane. Paper crane, like what they do in the East. Master Kiwi showed me some once. You send them to sick people to pray that they get better, right? Yes, Master Ewan made one for me before when I had a fever. And he used a really big leaf to make it. He said they have the power of nature in them, so I'll get better right away. That's why I thought we could try making one too. But there are no big leaves in Ymir. There's got to be some way we can get one. I'm sure we can make some for Mr. Baron. He'll get better right away. So they wanted to make one for Dad. What should I do? Yeah, let's help him out, this family thing. You're doing all this with my dad. It feels wrong not to pitch in. What if I went and got a big leaf for you? Really? I'm pretty sure Master Fu would have used a Fuki leaf for it. Fuki. And I remember seeing some of those along the valley. I'll go take a look if you want. It's too dangerous for you guys, but it's fine if I go. Does that sound okay? Thanks, Reen. I want to make one too. Can you get 2, please? 2 it is. It should be 2 to finding a couple of them along the valley. So here's hoping. Hidden quest. Yay! Go upstairs. I didn't see you when I come in. It's a big relief to see your classmates were all okay. I'm sure you're worried about the ones you haven't found yet. But if you ask me, they're just fine too. You just have to go out there and find them. And these too. Absolutely. Okay. And to the next property. The hot springs. I went over to see how Lavan's doing today too. Bought some mushrooms that are supposed to be good for aid and recovery. I hope they help. I just wish he'd wake up. I was so relieved to find out Dad was alright. The hardest part of our timing sadly was not knowing it, you know? Reggie, sorry, I really shouldn't be saying this stuff with your dad in the state he is. Don't worry about it. Father Bernard tells me that he's making a steady recovery and that he should wake up before we know it. Sorry, I'm getting yawning here and out when I'm doing the talking. I hope we get to see yours again soon, Elliot. Me too. But he's out there fighting right now, so I've got to do the same. I can't waste my time just sitting around. Now that he's given me his support, I need to bring this war to an end and finally get on with the life I want to live. Then life starts, pattern wheels are weighing on him pretty heavily. Maybe hang out would help him relax. Sure. What do you say we go outside and get some air? And if there's anything you want to talk about, I'll be happy to lend an ear. Thanks, Reed. It's actually something I'd like to show you. Think we could go somewhere with a view? Sure. Ooh, it's got a violin out. Okay, I'm ready. Isn't that violin you always used back at the academy? Yep, I managed to bring it with me. I know it's probably the last thing I should have been thinking about then, but I couldn't bear to part from it. That sounds so you. Though naturally I didn't get any time to play when we were high in the Celtic. It's been about a month, so I'm probably pretty rusty. Do you mind if I play for a bit? Go for it. I'd love to hear you play again. Alright, here goes then. Let's start with something nice and simple. That doesn't sound healthy. Oh, one of the strings snapped. Yep, I should have been surprised as I used it at loads back in the Wing Orchestra. Then there was all that craziness from evacuating the academy, and I couldn't spare the time to maintain it like usual. What's wrong? It's nothing, I just got all nervous all of a sudden. I was wondering whether I'd be able to keep enjoying music like I always have. Elliot. To me, music's more than just a hobby. It's an inseparable part of my life. But I know that I'm in the minority there. To most people, it's just something they enjoy to kill time or whatever. And with Erebonia the way it is now, I can't help but wonder if people will ever need music the way I do in the future. If one day people will see it as being about as useful as this broken string, that's certainly a lot to have on one's mind, but I'm sure it won't come to that. It'll take a lot more than a civil war to make music disappear. As long as people like me and like you continue to enjoy it, it'll always live on. You think so? Remember, our concert taught us all about the power of music better than anything else ever could. Besides, a broken string isn't such a big deal. Once it's replaced, you can get right back to playing. Yeah, you're right. I don't know what came over me. As someone who truly loves music, it's my duty to restore Erebonia so everyone can share my love of it again. Whatever I can do to make that happen, I'll do it. There's the edit I know and love. I'm sure all the others want exactly the same thing too. Thanks, Reen. I feel a lot better after talking to you. You mind helping me replace the string? They worked together, replaced the broken violin and string. Afterwards, Elliot played for Reen again. Music coming from violin, as beautiful as ever. And we're up to level 3 with Elliot, that's good. I don't think we've got anybody upstairs. Out. Still got a few things to do, but I'll do them in the next episode because we've got a few in that and it'll just stretch it otherwise. So if you're enjoying the story, I know this series is a slow burner, but it's just the way it's set up. But if you're enjoying it, please hit the like, drop any comments down below, and yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Later.